We'll continue the revision papers. Okay, last time we did this chapter. We reviewed number of mole, atomic number, mass number. Okay, and we started reviewing number of moles. How can you transform moles? Okay, and we started in molecules. How can we get molecules from a certain mole, and how can we get molecule from mass? Okay, okay. Today we continue, and we studied also how can we get atoms from molecules. Today we will review the law of mass action, a law of mass, law of conservation of mass. Okay, law of different proportion by mass. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, now Hassan is get in. Okay, Hassan, Hassan, Yassine, Hassan. Now he's with us now. Let us continue. Suppose that we have a molecule of propanoic acid. Molecule of propanoic acid. Second period today. Second period. It's a bad internet. Okay. Noah, did you
Yes, that's
see very well and hearing very well?
and now I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I have a propanoic acid molecule C3H6O2. Okay, are given also the molar masses, carbon 12, molar mass of carbon, okay, molar mass of hydrogen is equal to 1, molar mass of oxygen is equal to 16. And we have to find the mass, okay, of the molar mass of 1 mole. Molar mass of propanoic acid is C3H6O2 is equal to 3. I have 3 carbons. Hassan, when Hassan? Okay, plus 6 hydrogen times 1 plus 2 times 16. What do we get? We get 36 plus 6 hydrogen plus 32 oxygen. Okay, if I have to add now, the answer will be 47 gram per mole. This is the mass of 1 mole of propanoic acid. Now, let us select that the mass of carbon is 36. This is the mass of carbon. And 6 is the mass of hydrogen. And 32 is the mass of oxygen. Okay? Yeah, and what is the mass of carbon in 74 gram? It is 36. What is the mass of hydrogen? 74 is 6 gram. What is the mass of oxygen in 74 gram? The total was 32. Now, if you have to calculate, this is the ratio. Ratio of the carbon and the mass of the total mass is 36 out of 70. يعني ratio of carbon by mass, okay, is 36 out of 74. The ratio of hydrogen by mass is 6 out of 74. And ratio of oxygen by mass is equal to 32 out of 74. But we have to calculate the percentage ratio. And if you have 36 gram carbon R in 74 gram total molecule, okay, formula or molecule, this is the ratio. But if you have to find the 100 gram compound, okay, what will be the percentage of carbon? So we say percentage of carbon is equal by mass. This is by mass. Equal mass of carbon. This is equal percentage. We cross multiply نقول 36 يعني mass of carbon times 100. We cross multiply divided by 74. And similarly, okay, percentage of carbon. The ratio of carbon مثل ما عملنا فوق, ratio of carbon 36 على 74 times 100. And similarly in hydrogen, similarly in for oxygen. So we can summarize this substance. يعني فينا نعمل summarizing لهذا الموضوع. We say there is a law called law of definite proportion by mass. Definite proportion by mass. Always we have to mention by mass because we have also law of definite proportion by moles, but we did not take it in classroom. ومش هنعطيكم اياه هنعطي بس law of definite proportion by mass. What does this law state? It states that the molar mass over 100 should always be the ratio of mass of carbon divided by percentage of carbon. Okay, similarly, it's equal to what? Mass of hydrogen divided by percentage of hydrogen. Similarly, it's equal to mass of oxygen على percentage of oxygen. You can use any of these two equalities. You can use this equality with this, or molar mass with hydrogen, or molar mass with oxygen. You notice here that molar mass, okay, is up, mass of carbon is up, mass of hydrogen is up, mass of oxygen is up. While in front of 100 down, we have percentage of carbon down, percentage of hydrogen down, percentage of oxygen down. That means that molar mass equal mass of carbon that plus mass of hydrogen plus mass of oxygen, as we did above. مثل ما عملنا فوق قلنا الماس of carbon plus mass of hydrogen plus mass of oxygen هو المولر mass. Okay. And 100 is equal percentage of, يعني I know that the molar mass, let us write it down. Molar mass, the compound, is equal to mass of carbon plus mass of hydrogen plus mass of oxygen. And we have also percentage by mass, okay, or percentage, or I can say 100 equal to percentage of carbon plus percentage of hydrogen plus percentage of oxygen. Okay? Now, if we have this one, إذا عنا هيدي, okay, هاد that. Okay, ننزلها لتحت. المهم إذا نحن بدنا نجيب البرسنتج. just 1 minute. Okay. Okay. If we have to apply this law and find the percentage of carbon and percentage of hydrogen, how can we calculate the percentage of carbon, question mark, بنجيب a percentage of hydrogen, question mark, or percentage of oxygen, question mark. We apply this law. We say I have molar mass over 100. Molar mass is 74 equal mass of carbon over 1 percentage of carbon. What is the mass of carbon? It is here, 36. So you have molar mass and you have mass of carbon. You can calculate percentage of carbon by mass is equal to, we cross multiply 136 by 100, 36 times 100 divided by 74, and we calculate. Okay, 3600, 3600 divided by 74, 3600 divided by 74, what do we get? We get 48.64. 48.74%. Let us calculate similarly the percentage of hydrogen. Molar mass, which is 74, divided by 100 equal to the mass of oxygen, mass of hydrogen, which is here equal to 6, divided by percentage of hydrogen. So the percentage of hydrogen can be taken by cross multiplication by mass cross. This is it. هيدي بنقول هاي بتساوي 6 times 100, 6 times 100 over the molar mass, which is 74. يعني the ratio times 100. So we get 600 divided by 74. The answer is 8.10. 8.10. Finally, if we have to calculate the percentage of oxygen, either we subtract 100 minus, either we subtract it from 100, 48 and 8, or we can apply, we can do that. The oxygen equal 100 minus the sum of percentage of carbon plus percentage of hydrogen. So we get 100 minus the third last element, we can subtract it, find it by subtraction. Okay, which is 48.74 plus 8.10, and find an answer by calculator. Okay, 100 minus answer minus 48.74. 43.15. The answer is 43.15%. Or you can do the same as above. نعمل هيك molar mass over 100. Okay, molar mass is known as 74 gram per mole, equal to the mass of oxygen, which is 32, divided over the percentage of oxygen. Cross multiply percentage of oxygen by mass is equal. Cross this with this. يعني 32 times 100 divided by 74. The answer will be approximately 43.15. This problem is how to find the percentage composition. Question هون الquestion اللي بنكتبه هون. Okay, question on calculate. We can say calculate question percentage composition by mass. Percentage composition of C3H6O2 by mass. Okay, this is the question. And this is the answer. Now, حد عنده سؤال? Any question? Now, حسن.
No يا أستاذ.
Oh, Hassan can talk. Why? R Hassan can talk. Okay. طيب. Let us continue. هلا بيحضر الفيديو بعدين إذا ما كان. طيب. The question now is the opposite. If you have percentages, how can you find the molecular formula? Here we gave you a formula. Okay, أعطيناكم الموليكولار formula and we calculated the percentages of each element in the formula. If you are given now the percentages, how can you find the formula? Okay, let us bring an exercise. أنا أجيب لنا exercise ونشوف كيف. أو خلاص أنا بقى. طيب خلينا نكفي. إذا كان عندنا now, let us say given exercise 2. Given the following molecular formula, the following, okay, the following molecular formula, okay, which is CXHYOZ. Okay, given percentage of carbon by mass is 54.54 and percentage of oxygen by mass is 36.36. The first question, of course, show that the molar mass of the compound is 88 gram per mole if the mass of 0.25 mole of it is 22 grams. Second question, calculate X, Y, and Z. Okay, then write the molecular formula. اوكي، خلينا نحل هلا نشوف شو بنقدر نعمل. اول شيء first of all first question answers هلا answer. اوكي، what is given to that help us to find the molar mass? What is the question? The question is about the molar mass of the compound. Okay, molar mass of the compound question mark. First of all, I have given number of mole is 0.25 mole, and you have given also this number of mole has a mass, has a weight, has a mass equal to 22 grams. Okay, can we calculate the molar mass? What is the relation between moles mass and molar mass? Is there a relation between moles mass and number of mole? Is there a relation? Okay, yes, there is a relation. What is what is the rule of moles? What is the rule of moles? You know, Noah?
Yes, yes, Ustaz.
I know N equal?
Small m over big M.
Yes. Okay, small m over capital M, we continue. So the capital M, the molar mass is equal to mass over N. We replace this by this. Okay? Okay, interchange. فإذا we can say 22 over 0.25. We get 88 gram per mole. This is the first answer. This is the question of first answer. This is the answer of first question. Second, how to calculate X, Y, and Z. You have to program your mind. How? If you have percentages, don't think with any rule except with the law of definitive proportion by mass. Okay? If you have percentages, ما تفكر بشيء. Go directly to the law of definite proportion by mass. Write the title, apply law of definite proportion by mass. What is this law? If you have to bring this rule, okay, إذا أخذناها لتحت هيدي هلا on. How to apply it? Apply it for CX, HY, OZ, and if you are given, if the given is C, molar mass is 12, hydrogen is 1, oxygen is 16. Okay? What is the law state? It states that molar mass over 100 is equal to mass of carbon over percentage of carbon equal mass of hydrogen over percentage of hydrogen. يساوي mass of oxygen over percentage of oxygen. But if you have in the exercise percentage of carbon and percentage of oxygen, and they are only 3 elements in the compound, you can calculate percentage of hydrogen. First, أولا قبل ما نبلش نطبق, we calculate percentage of hydrogen by mass. It's 100 minus percentage of carbon plus percentage of hydrogen. What do we get? 100 minus 54.54 plus 36.36. We get an answer by calculator. 100 minus 54.54 minus 36.36. We get 9.1. The answer is 9.1%. Okay. Now we have molar mass, and we have percentage of carbon, and we have percentage of hydrogen, and we have percentage of oxygen. We can calculate molar mass of carbon and molar mass of hydrogen and molar mass of oxygen. Let us do this. أول شيء بنقول we can say molar mass over 100 equal mass of carbon over percentage of carbon. Substitute for numerical value. Substitute. What do we have? We have molar